Yo, welcome in, gamers. Welcome in. Welcome to episode 26 with the amazing Mr.
Technically next
Cube.
Cube,
Welcome in. Hey, Mr. Cube. How are you
Hello.
doing? I'm a big
I'm doing
mess
great.
today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Awesome. So, tell us about yourself and what people can expect over on your YouTube and Twitch.
Okay. So my name is Cube6. I run a YouTube channel and a ton of other socials, but mainly focusing on my YouTube channel. I started about a year ago, and have been loving doing content creation kind of ever since. I've gained 500 subscribers in 1 year, which is kind of slow and kind of unfortunate, but I'm glad to have those subscribers, which is pretty cool. The Twitch side of things, I've just recently started streaming, which has been a lot of fun. Um, but that's pretty much it, really. That's a little bit about me. I do Redstone content for Minecraft, and I also do like event videos, so like 50 player events and stuff like that. Not necessarily 50 player because I only have 500 subscribers, but I do get some people in there, and then various other Minecraft videos and tutorials. So that's pretty
Awesome.
much a little bit what I do.
And tell us about your tutorials, because I've looked over your channel and it's a lot of tutorials. Tell us about specifically this one video of yours. I made a dungeon 10 times better or 100 times better Minecraft generator.
1,000.
1,000.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So that one is my most popular video, which is awesome. It's not necessarily a tutorial, but it does teach you a little bit about how a randomly generated dungeon actually generates. And it's pretty cool because it only uses command blocks. So you can download the world and click one button and it creates a randomly generated dungeon that you can play through and explore and stuff. And it was a blast when I saw it get a lot of views because I did work really hard on it. And then because it got all those views, I just kept updating it, so it went from just a simple room generator to an actual like fully playable dungeon, which you can. It's pretty cool.
Awesome. So, how long have you been doing YouTube?
So I've been doing YouTube for about a year, but I've uploaded a ton of videos in the past, just because I wanted to upload stuff. Like I didn't get much views at all, but it was fun and it was good practice for me to edit and stuff. Um, so I've always kind of been interested in video editing and video production. So just to make something and then upload it was always fun to me. And then I decided to get serious with YouTube about a year ago, and then I started uploading consistently ever since. Missing a few videos here and there every week, but I have been pretty much consistent every single week, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
I have a question.
All right.
How did you make your logo?
Oh, my logo. So this is actually my logo right here, and it's pretty nice because I don't know where I got this, but it's like a eraser puzzle thing where you can take apart like this, and then you have to like put it back together, which is pretty fun. I've kind of dominated it by now, like I know exactly how to put it together, but when I was like really young, I could not figure out how to do this. And I decided, since it's a cube, obviously, I decided to have this as my player skin for a while, just because I thought it was cool. And then I updated it to my logo, which is this front section right here. And yeah, that's kind of how the logo came about.
Awesome. Go ahead and tell us about your other channel and your animation channel, I believe you had.
Oh yeah, so that was my really old channel a while back. That was the channel that I uploaded to just like random videos. I did a ton of small animations back in like 2016, so like various stop motion animations. Um, Very, very tedious, I would say. Like I would have to sit there and just click one picture for every frame. It took like 3 hours to make 30 seconds worth of footage. It was awful, but it was a lot of fun to see the end creation, and I would do a ton of stuff varying all the way from like Halo stop motion all the way to claymation, which
Oh.
the claymation ones was really cool. And that's pretty cool. And then I decided to upload like various other things onto that channel, not just animations, but it was like also um, Minecraft stuff and CS:GO content, and all of those were really well edited. Well, not well edited, but it was pretty good editing from back in the day. And so yeah, I liked it, and it gave me a lot of knowledge heading into my Mr. Cube channel. So, which I really am thankful for that.
Awesome. So speaking of your logo and your previous experience, how long ago did you start your YouTube?
So I started a year ago for my YouTube channel, and I started uploading videos to YouTube a really long time ago, probably in like the beginning of 2016 and the end of 2015, which was nice. And I just uploaded various, content, like I said, pertaining to Minecraft animations, CS:GO content like that.
And you did animations. Do you ever get into those Lego animation videos you always used to watch on YouTube, like back in the 2010s, 2005s?
Yeah, I took a lot of inspiration from the Lego animations, especially like there was this Minecraft Lego animation. I was like, oh wow, look how cool this is, and it was like a whole movie almost, it was like 40 minutes long, and I was like just thinking, because I only had 30 seconds worth of animation, it took 3 hours. I was like, how do you get something that's 48 minutes of this beautiful stop motion animation? Anyway, I took a lot of inspiration from that. I did do some Lego animations, but mainly it was like Halo, the Mega Block figures. I did that, which was a lot of fun. And then that's how I learned some video editing techniques of where like if you jump, you'd have to like put something underneath it. So if you here, I'm trying to figure out something here. Give me a second. So
No
if
problem.
you go ahead and if you want to make this guy jump in a stop motion, if this guy wants to jump, then you have to like put something under him, which would be, this is a bad example. Please just don't hate me for this. I'm so sorry. But if you would put him like this, then you would have to like cut out the thing underneath him. And so that's how I kind of learned a little bit about video editing and video techniques on how to cut out stuff, and mainly masking, which is a big part of video editing. And that's kind of just an early intro into that stuff, which was really nice, and kind of, slowly made my way towards actually real video editing, which is really nice.
And you seem very knowledgeable with a lot of video editing. Do you want that to be your career wise?
I'm not necessarily. I would like to edit some stuff like down the line, but I don't know. I would like to try to continue this editing path, but I'm not sure how successful that's going to be. But I would like to continue editing, and I would like to do video production later down the line, and because it's something that I'm obviously passionate about. So yeah, that's kind of where I stand on that.
Awesome. Go ahead, Bryson.
Who did you or what did you look up to when you started your YouTube?
So I think we kind of, since I'm a Redstone type of guy, I obviously look up to Mumbo Jumbo. He's a big YouTuber. He's got like, I don't know, a ridiculous amount of subscribers, and I've subscribed to him for a long time. That's obviously one. And then there's also multiple other not small channels, but other Minecraft channels like Dan TDM, and I'm trying to think of another one, but there's a lot of channels that any channel that's big on Minecraft I look up to, because it takes a very knowledgeable person in order to be able to amass that many amount of subscribers and keep it consistently. And so a lot of the people that do Minecraft content, especially Mumbo Jumbo, been a big inspiration for my YouTube channel.
Awesome. So let's take a moment to talk about your Twitch. How long have you been on Twitch? You said you were on your YouTube for like 2 years now. How long?
Yeah. So
Yeah, go ahead.
So my Twitch, I had the account for like 3 or 4 years. I haven't really done any streaming. I did do a little bit, but I forgot what I really streamed about. I think it was like CS:GO or something like that, and a little bit of Minecraft beta. I did that for some time, which was fun. But I never really wanted to. I never really wanted to stream. I was just streaming for fun. And then since this YouTube thing kind of took over, I decided to go ahead and start back up streaming for my recently gained followers, because I actually got some followers from my YouTube channel onto my Twitch, because I advertised the Twitch a little bit, and it's really nice to see like those people from the YouTube channel hop on the live stream, and I get to talk to them one on one, which is really nice.
Awesome.
So that's kind of where that started.
So you say you look up to many of those people. Have you ever like, for your Redstone and Minecraft beginnings, did you ever look up to like Stampy Longnose or I Ballistic Squid?
Oh yeah, actually, not really surprisingly. I mainly looked up to Mumbo Jumbo. I followed him way back when he was doing redstone tutorials for not very many subscribers, and I just followed him all the way, and then now he's widely popular and stuff. And he's a big inspiration because he came from tutorials and went to another place, which is really interesting. And that's kind of like the goal, is to start with tutorials and then head over to your own and make your own type of content, which is really nice. So that's kind of the goal, and he did it, which is awesome. So it's really cool to see a YouTuber start from nothing, then go to something, and that's kind of the only person that I really looked up to was Mumbo Jumbo with Redstone aspect. I did also look up to Seth Bling, which he was really good with all the command blocks and stuff like that. He's also a really cool redstoner. So that's it's always, but not any Stampy or I Ballistic Squid. I didn't watch those guys.
Awesome.
Another question. What accomplishments are you most proud of?
So I would say 500 subscribers is pretty awesome. Not many people can say that they have 500 subscribers, and if they do, they probably just had one video blow up, and it's not necessarily based around their own type of content, so it's probably just like a meme form or whatever, like a meme post, and then people just subscribe off of that. But it's really cool to say that you've made a video completely from scratch that's got this many views and gained this many subscribers, and people will actually invest their time back into your channel because of that video. It's really that's kind of my accomplishments, the 500 subscribers obviously, and it's I'm really happy to have that many subscribers, even though it's not that many. I don't know if you know this, but I had 89 subscribers, around 90 subscribers, like 8 months in, and then all of a sudden one video blew up, which is the massive, not blew up, but in terms of my other videos, then it blew up, and then that gained almost like 400 something subscribers, which is awesome. So that's really just very happy with that. So that's kind of my accomplishments.
Awesome.
Also video editing, yeah, that's another big accomplishment.
And what was your reaction when you saw your video blow up?
Oh yeah, that was insane. I was like freaking out, because I actually posted it to Reddit. It probably wouldn't have gotten any views if I didn't post it to Reddit. Most of the views come from Reddit, which was awesome. So like I said, I posted it to Reddit, like a short form little clip of it working, and then it got like 15k upvotes on r/Minecraft, which was insane. I was like freaking out, because by this time my most viewed video was like 900 views. So 15k views was like insane to me. I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my god. And then all the traffic from there started to come to my YouTube channel, which then I was freaking out even more, because YouTube views are like awesome. So then I started getting a lot of views, a lot of positive feedback, a lot of comments, replied to all of them, and it's really, really cool. I was pretty happy once that happened.
Cool.
What is the SMP you're on? Because I was looking through your channel and I saw you were on an SMP.
Yeah, so I was on two SMPs. The first one was called the Beat MC SMP. That was so much fun. I'm so happy that I joined it because I met a great YouTuber, and he actually has a channel that has like 10K subscribers now. He got 2 viral videos, which is awesome, and I'm really happy for him. And it's just a great friend to have. I made some videos on his SMP. Unfortunately, that SMP didn't have any Minecraft creators so I could collab with, so it was really only me making videos on the SMP, which was kind of hard because, you know, you want to collaborate with people and have more exposure through other channels. That's kind of like the goal of an SMP. So you can't really do that on his SMP, but I was happy to join it anyway because it is like a step in the right direction, I would say. Then the most recent SMP that I joined is called the Eclipse SMP. Now this SMP, I have not really capitalized on it very much. I posted one video on it. It's not a high performing video, I would say, compared to a lot of my other videos, just because of the fact that most of my subscribers are from Command Block and Redstone Contraptions, so they're probably not going to be invested in an SMP video, but it's still pretty cool to hang out with all the people in the SMP that I'm in, and there's like a ton of creators, like 20 creators, and they're all posting videos on it. Not everyone is posting videos, and that's another thing I have. Like, if you have an SMP and you don't have everybody making videos on it, then you have people progressing faster than others, and it could throw the balance off, and that's kind of unfortunate, but you have to take kind of like the good with the bad. So those are the 2 SMPs that I'm on, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Speaking of SMPs, thank you for that, Bryson. Just want to quickly promote my SMP, Victory SMP, and my friend's SMP we're working on. I am the co-owner of that SMP, the Flixie SMP. I'm not sure if you want to be part of that or if you're interested in that, Mr. Cube, but we're looking for new content creators, and we are almost at 2K subscribers on YouTube, and he's almost at 800. So yeah, you're welcome to join.
All right, awesome. Take a look at it.
Yeah. So, what's your top 3 favorite games?
Oh, top 3 favorite games. I think number 1. Actually, we'll start with number 3 because that's a little bit more suspenseful, I would say. So definitely my number 3rd one would be Halo on the Xbox, Halo 4, or Portal 2, which those 2 games, classic games. Anyway, that's my number 3rd, which I love. Then number 2 is going to be CSGO, which I'm a big fan of CSGO. I'm a big fan. I have like 1.8k hours on it, and I'm kind of a Chad, so yeah, I should probably not have that many hours, but I do like CSGO. Then, can you guess number 1?
Fortnite.
No. Minecraft, obviously, just because I have a Minecraft YouTube channel. Plus, I've been playing Minecraft for 10 years almost now in September, so I'm pretty OG.
Do you play any Grand Theft Auto?
Oh no, my friends have a Grand Theft Auto, but I don't have really the knowledge to get into Grand Theft Auto. But from what they say, it's pretty fun.
Awesome. Go ahead, Bryce.
Okay, so speaking about Grand Theft Auto, Nerdy loves playing it, and he's been playing it for like the past 2 weeks straight. Like, he has never got off of it. So you should play with him.
Okay, alright. Sounds good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 2 weeks, man.
And when I say like 2 weeks straight, he's playing for like 10 hours a day.
Oh man, dude, on the grind.
Yes, sir.
What's your feelings about Fortnite?
Fortnite. Oh man. I have not played Fortnite. I've played one game of Fortnite. One game only. And then I realized it was a trash game. I probably offended a lot of people when I said that. But in my personal opinion, I didn't like it. So I just stuck with CS:GO. I'm a more CS:GO player, so like not just run around and kill people. And also battle royales. I'm not really a big fan of that. But yeah, I literally played one game. I got off and I went straight to CS:GO. That was my experience.
Awesome. So, speaking of your Twitch, what's your best moment on stream?
Best moment on stream?
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of Twitch streams. Well, I haven't actually streamed a lot, but I would say my recent stream that went really well. I think that's like one of the best moments was when I started building a castle, and so a castle has like those cylinders that go up, and then you have the walls that go around. I don't know what those are called, but the cylinders, I call them pylons for some reason. So I started like getting really intimate with all the pylons. Like pylon 1 is really this guy is so good, and then pylon 2, oh, he's garbage or whatever. And that was a lot of fun, and I played with the chat, and they were it was pretty funny. So I would say that that's like the best the funniest moment. While it's not the best moment in Twitch ever, it is one of my best moments for Twitch.
What's your current follower count on Twitch?
Oh, I think it's like 18 followers or 20 followers. Again, I don't normally do Twitch, so and I haven't really promoted it a lot. Let's see. Yeah, it's 14 followers. So probably
14.
Man, that's nice.
I have more. Let's go.
Hey.
Who's your least favorite streamer on Twitch or YouTube?
Oh man.
And you better not be a Pokemon simp. I'm
No,
joking.
I'm not. Honestly,
You agree, Pokemon?
No, so like honestly, I don't really watch Twitch. That's why I don't really stream a lot. I love YouTube, but I just think Twitch is like you're sitting and watching someone play a game, which is fun, but I've never really gotten into Twitch. I have been recently watching Ludwig. He's been really cool, and I like him a lot. He's got some great insights on YouTube and stuff, which is really cool. But I would say I don't really have a least favorite streamer, really, because I don't know a lot of streamers. So that's what I feel about that.
Well, do you believe or do you think that do you want to have your content creator as a YouTube or Twitch as a side job or your main job once you become more well known?
I would say have it as a side job until you get to the point where it can become the main job. That's kind of the path. I would say with everyone who's starting in content creation is just have it as a side job, because obviously you're not making any money at the beginning. And then once you get enough popularity, which means more ads, which means more revenue, then you can start transitioning from your job to YouTube for your main job, and then that's kind of how you would do it. I would say start with it like as a side job, and then transition if you do get popular enough, which is hard to do, to the main job.
Awesome. Do you have any crush on any content creator, either on Twitch or YouTube?
Crush?
Yes.
What?
Like I don't know.
Not really. No, I wouldn't say I have a crush on anyone. Really. So, yeah, that's no.
All right. All right. Go ahead and I don't know. Tell us about your Twitch and what people can expect once they go and see your streams, your Minecraft streams, your just chatting streams.
Okay, yeah. So you can expect just random moments. You can expect some insights on Redstone. If you guys want to learn Redstone, hop on my stream because I got some insights for you. If you want to learn a little bit about command blocks, I can also teach you about that. I'm a pretty knowledgeable guy about both of those subjects, and I can give you some information. Also, I do just random SMP videos. I make awesome, really cool bases in Minecraft. That's not really like the average mumbo jumbo massive structure, but it's pretty cool. It's intricate and stuff like that, which is always fun to make. and you can expect a personality of Mr. Cube 6. I mean, who doesn't like the personality of this guy? But yeah, that's pretty much what you can expect. And it's just a great time. Just hop on and have a good time.
Awesome. So, what was your motivation for you behind streaming? So, like, what was the drive behind the scenes for you?
So the drive mostly for YouTube and Twitch was just to make content. It was really to have fun and just do something that is not necessarily well, it's different from other people. Most people don't. Well, I don't know. Most of my friends, actually, none of my friends have YouTube channels. Actually, one of them does, but and he's really striving at it. I really like him. But anyway, it's just to do something different, and it's just to have fun doing that different thing, and that's kind of the main drive for me. And also to amass a following. It's always the goal of YouTube is to get a good following and have fun with it. So that's my few main things that keep me motivated.
Awesome.
What was your biggest failure, and how did you learn from it?
I would honestly, I would say my biggest failure would be making SMP videos. Believe it or not. Just because SMP videos, for me at least, take a ton of time. Like, I try to make them really nice, well edited, time lapses everywhere, funny, and when that comes with a lot of time it takes to edit. So I would spend like 8 hours over multiple days editing this one video that does way worse than all of my other videos. And it's just like, why do that when you can just make one video that would do a lot better, that would take a lot less time, and get more people to follow. So if you have a channel or a Twitch that likes SMP videos, then go ahead and do that, and that's cool. If it works for you, it works, but right now it's not working for me, so I'm probably gonna have to stray away from SMP videos, and that's really my biggest mistake. I would say I haven't really had any other huge, like, glaring mistakes, just like learning curves, like how to edit better, how to make graphics better, how to share videos better, but really nothing was that big of an issue besides the SMP stuff.
Awesome. So, what are your current thoughts on the Dream SMP and the Dream trend currently?
Okay, yeah. So this is a big one. So the Dream SMP is insane. Obviously, a lot of people love the Dream SMP. It's blowing up. I don't think it's dying down a little bit. I haven't really seen a lot. I mean, I'm still seeing some stuff, but it's not like there 24/7. It's cool and it's great, but it is a role-playing SMP, which means everything is made beforehand, and which kind of takes it out of it. The little the spark of like, oh, this is awesome, but it's also, you got to keep in mind that it's like scripted, so that's also a big thing. And I'm not too knowledgeable about the SMP, so what I could be saying is completely false, but this is just how my opinion is on it. Also, just Dream in general is hugely popular, so when he made an SMP, obviously it's going to be popular. And he's going to get the best creators to make it popular, which is really cool how all the creators have come together and make this. And yeah, so the Dream SMP is pretty insane how so many people, it's kind of changed the way people view an SMP. Originally, like, Mumbo Jumbo had the best SMP, or not one of the best, I should say. I'm not too familiar with other SMPs. But he had like the Hermitcraft SMP. Well, he was in the Hermitcraft SMP, and that was kind of like industrial, make stuff and beat the game quickly. Well, where this is like more role play type of stuff. So I think it kind of changed what another popular SMP would be like. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts.
So now we spoke about your YouTube and your Twitch. Now let's talk about your Twitch, your YouTube, and your TikTok. How did COVID affect all three of those social platforms? Did you see an increase in viewers, decrease in viewers, and how did that also affect your mental health? COVID, not the social platforms.
Okay, yeah. So, firstly, COVID has helped my channel because now I have time to pursue my channel. Originally, I started this back when COVID just began, and it was like in April I started of 2020, and which gave me a lot more time to make videos. Which is awesome because you stay indoors and do all that stuff. Originally, I didn't have really much time to upload on a consistent schedule, and really it devoted a lot more time to YouTube and other social media platforms, which is really, really cool. Um, Now, how did it affect my mental health? Um, Pretty much, I was fine with it. I mean, it was dangerous and stuff, but I was just chilling out, going through the motions, and just surviving in general. So it didn't really affect me a whole lot. I know it affected a ton of other people, but in
Correct.
my personal experience, it didn't affect me in my mental health that much.
All right, awesome. So tell us about your TikTok. I just commented on one of your videos, and
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah,
I gotta go check that. I gotta go check that out. I haven't seen that yet.
awesome. I'll give you a minute. So
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, tell us about your TikTok and what's mainly about.
Okay, so my TikTok, I just recently did this. Originally, I was just gonna post on YouTube, and then I found out that Reddit blew up, so I was like, might as well just go with every platform. So I started to do Instagram, TikTok, and stuff, and that was about when I started Reddit, which was about 8 months in. And so I just posted these random videos that I found interesting and funny. Like I have a few ones that are about redstone, a few ones that are about command blocks, and just some funny ones in general. Now, the most recent one that I posted is not the most popular, but it was pretty funny, and a lot of the other ones are pretty cool too. So I'm pretty happy with the TikTok, and I'm super excited to see where it's gonna go in the future of my channel.
Um, all right. So our co-host Bryson will have to go now. Thanks for joining us, Bryson.
Thank you for inviting me. I might join back if it's still going.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right. Well,
Alright.
thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right. Peace.
Right. Go ahead, make the call.
All right. So, what's something people missed you? What's something people misunderstand about you, or your channels?
Misunderstand. I would say that people misunderstand my content style right now. A lot of the people on my channel are from that one video that blew up.
Your
in quotation
dungeon
marks.
video?
The dungeon video. That video, a lot of people are from that, so they're expecting command block types of videos. But that's not exactly what I post. I post a lot of different things, and I feel like a lot of the people are only from command blocks, so they're not necessarily going to look at all that stuff, which is kind of a bummer. All the other stuff that I post, I should say. So I not only post command block videos, but I also do redstone videos, and on top of that, I also do fun, interesting, like Minecraft butt challenges. So like Minecraft butt lava rises and stuff like that. Obviously, that's like a trend, not the new trend, but it is a trend that's very popular, and I kind of throw twists on it. Not necessarily Minecraft butt, but other event types of videos, or just interesting challenge videos, I should say. So it's not only command blocks, guys. It's a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, and I'm not saying Minecraft is a dying game, but will you ever like transition to a new game on your YouTube?
Oh, I don't know. Right now, definitely not. Just because I've amassed all these people that are invested in Minecraft command blocks, so it would kind of be stupid of me to transition now into a CS:GO game or whatever, and play CS:GO, because then it's like, all right, well, all these subscribers are now dead and they're not gonna watch any of my content. So I gotta be aware of my subscribers, what they want to see, but also be aware of what potential subscribers would want to see, so I can cater towards them and my original subscribers, which can be very difficult. But yeah.
That is very difficult. And speaking of your subscribers, let's talk about your next video, your second to next video that blew up. Your fully hidden Minecraft bunker.
Oh yeah, this was an OG video. This was before I got my new microphone, and this was actually, I had this really crappy headset microphone that would have these awful background noise, just random times, so I couldn't control it. So it would start out great, and then it just fall off instantly. But that video was a great example of SEO. And if you don't know what SEO is, it pretty much means search engine optimization, which means like I'm catering towards the people that search for a specific topic. So pretty much I titled it Minecraft Bunker Door because people are going to be searching for Minecraft bunkers, and it's not really a bunker door, it's just a cool door, and by naming it a bunker door, people are going to be more searching for the bunker door, and if the thumbnail is appealing, then they're going to click on it, and that's pretty much exactly what happened. It's just more clickable and it's more searchable. That's pretty much what it is. There's really two types of avenues to get views on YouTube. It's one to chase the algorithm and like blow up on trending page, and then on a ton of other browse features and stuff like that. Or there's the search engine way, where you can, like, people are searching for like a high search topic, and then you can get views that way. And that just happened to be falling under the search category. And that's another one of my videos. I also titled a regular normal 1x1 staircase, like folding staircase, just a bunker staircase, and now it's like getting a lot more views because it's a bunker staircase, when in reality it's just a regular old staircase. But that's pretty much what that's about.
Awesome. So you told us about your previous channels, your animation channels, but tell us if they're still visible. Are your videos still published? What's going on with that?
Oh yeah. Yes, they are still published. I think I unlisted a lot of the videos on there, just because they're kind of cringy, and I was starting to transition into a CS:GO channel about like in 2017 or something like that, and I had like 20 subscribers or something like that. I really went into that, and I started editing really heavily, like subtitling it all, which took like 2 hours, and I was like, this is ridiculous, why am I spending 2 hours on this? But then I realized that now I spend more time editing than when I spend editing CS:GO videos, which is pretty funny. But they are still listed. I'm probably not going to go ahead and give that channel out. I might do it on a subscriber like later date or something like that. That, yeah, it's just when I hit another milestone, that's probably something that's going to happen.
Do you have a YouTube goal?
YouTube goal? Oh yeah, there's a ton of goals I would like to have happen. So number one, in 2 years, I would like to have 5,000 subscribers, which I'm already in 1 year, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But it's always good to set a goal and then try to complete it, and then look back and see what you did wrong or how you can improve and stuff like that. And then also, I would like to be relevant in a Reddit community, so like r/commandblocks or r/Minecraft. Not necessarily like be the top person in that, but I would like to have like some influence on one community so that people will know me in Reddit and stuff like that. That's my 2 goals. Actually, a third goal is to get videos from other people. I've actually learned this from Ludwig. It's called the yoink and twist method, which is you take one video from one person, take another video from another person, and you combine it and have a twist to it, and then you have all these other stuff that goes into it, like a hook, and then the stakes or whatever. He's got a great video on it, on his, and I watched all of that stuff. And so those are my goals right now for YouTube. So 2 years, 500 subscribers, dominate at least one community, and yoink and twist.
Awesome. But do you have the same goal for your Twitch? What's going on with that? Are you gonna still be streaming in those years that are coming to, that are following up? And do you ever see yourself being a pro or an esport gamer?
Okay. I'm probably not the best at video games, so probably not a sport gamer, a professional at any time soon. So that's probably not gonna happen. The Twitch and stuff. Sorry, I totally forgot the question. What was the first question?
Is you're gonna have the same goals for your Twitch and your YouTube?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So the same goal, just to progress. I mean, if your YouTube progresses, then your Twitch will progress because you're like saying, hey, go subscribe to the Twitch, or go subscribe to here, go subscribe to here. So it really all stems off of one platform. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be YouTube. It can be, anything. If you blow up on TikTok, then you funnel people to your YouTube, and that's actually what Ranboo did, I believe. So yeah, it's pretty much, if you grow on one platform, you're pretty much going to grow on all platforms.
Awesome. And will you still be streaming in those following years?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to, if people like the streams and if people like watch the streams, then I will stream, obviously. But if they don't, then I might go back, or it really depends on what the people want. And so yeah.
Awesome. So I just sent you a link to a video. I'm not sure if you already watched this video. It's from Alpha Gaming. What are your thoughts on that video or topic of that video? From moving from Twitch to YouTube and YouTube to Twitch.
I think I saw this video. If you want to stream, I think what he was saying, because if you watch the video, it's really in depth on explaining why he went from YouTube to Twitch, I believe.
Twitch to YouTube.
Twitch to YouTube, yeah. And I think he was actually like a really big not necessarily a big Twitcher, but he was an inspiration to a lot of people that were starting Twitch, and now he's moving to YouTube. It's like, what the heck? But anyway, he's got a great video on that. And so my thoughts are, if you have a lot of big following, and if they would rather see your content on YouTube, and it's just an easier place because then it gets everybody gets notified, all your subscribers. You don't have to like send it out through a tweet or something,
But
and then have those subscribers.
The only problem I see in his video is that he lost 50% of his income on the transition to YouTube. And
Oh, really?
yeah,
Wow.
he gets paid more on Twitch than on YouTube.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't know why he switched that. I'm gonna have to rewatch the video. So I don't know. I mean, he's clearly very knowledgeable about streaming, and I'm very unknowledgeable about streaming. I don't know anything about streaming. So whatever he did, I'm guessing it was off of a lot of different factors. So yeah.
I mean, he owns like Senpai Headquarters, which is like a label company for copyright-free music, which costs a lot of money to make. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so. Yeah, I remember he's actually owns a lot of different companies, which I guess it's great. So
That's
I
great
don't
for
know. I
income.
don't know what his decision was on that, but if you have more, like if you have more subscribers on YouTube, or if you have more subscribers on Twitch, that's what it depends on. If you're growing on YouTube and you stream on YouTube, you're most likely going to get more viewers. If you are bigger on Twitch and you stream on YouTube, then what's the point of streaming on YouTube if you have more Twitch followers, It
Yeah.
just depends on where you are followed more, on what platforms to stream on. That's just kind of how I guess, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm not very knowledgeable about streaming, so.
I mean, let's just say, perhaps you were like a multimillionaire who's just streamed on YouTube. Wouldn't you want to transition to Twitch and make more?
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, absolutely. So if you start out having like 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, and then streaming on YouTube or whatever, and then all of a sudden, Yeah, I would say yes. You would transition, and then all this. Yeah, I would say you transition to Twitch, just because I'm not sure about how much it pays you or whatever. Like depending on which one. I'm guessing since he's just got a 50% pay cut, then on YouTube pays you less. So I'm
Yeah.
guessing you would obviously want to go to Twitch to get more money and make it like have a better success of or better chance of having success.
So you're obviously a content creator. What influenced you to become a content creator both on the both Twitch and YouTube platform?
Um, just because I wanted to do it, that was kind of the influence. Also, I've always thought that being a YouTuber would be awesome, and just to do something different than the average everyday Joe. But yeah, just just to do something different. So that's always kind of the inspiration is to do something different, do something that no one, well, a lot of people don't do, and that's kind of the inspiration.
Do you on your videos and on your behalf, do you think motivating the viewers and getting in touch with them helps you become a better person as a content creator?
Oh, absolutely, yes, absolutely. So staying in touch with your viewers is very important, and that also helps you, I guess, become a better person while doing content creation because you know you can cater towards those people if you know how those people will respond and stuff like that. So yes, absolutely.
Awesome. So, what are your hobbies off of YouTube and Twitch, like behind the scenes? What do you like?
So I I do I do some short films. I like doing those. Like actually like filming out and like going and making filmmaking and stuff. I've made three, I think, or no, four already. Wow, that's a lot. And they have a lot of editing that goes into them. I've done a ton of visual effects. I also do that, like muzzle flashes, smoke, motion tracking, adding elements into the scene, compositing. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into those films, and I also write and direct all of those. So which is it's pretty cool.
And what films are these films you're in?
Oh, it's just random films that I decided to make with me and my friends. Like there was one where I had to infiltrate a house and then I have to like go kill somebody, and then it's like I burst through the doors and it's like Ave Maria is playing. It's like oh, and like all these shooting gunshots and stuff. It's pretty funny. And then there's various other ones, to like a basketball skit where I have to like I throw a ball up and it's like clearly not gonna make it, but it like makes it, and I'm like what? And like the guy next to me is like what the heck? Why? How did it make it? And then he tries it and it doesn't make it. And he tries it over and over and over and over again, and then he gets so close to making it, and then it doesn't make it. And that's kind of what that's kind of the films that I was directing and writing and stuff.
So, yeah, um, that's cool. I didn't know you were an actor or a director.
Not necessarily. I'm not necessarily an actor, but I do like directing the films, and I'm like the main person that's behind the camera and like figuring out all the logistics behind everything, and figuring out like what shots or what camera angles or how like continuity issues and stuff like that, like where people are at which times, and how I can like edit all of these things together to make a cohesive narrative. And it's just yeah, so I like to do that. I'm not necessarily the actor, but I can be the actor if I would like to.
So you're a young person, correct?
Yes, I'm absolutely.
So you've watched movies with like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Tom Cruise. What are your thoughts on young and current actors taking over the industry?
It's pretty cool. Like Tom Holland, he's a young actor, and it's pretty cool to see that he got a massive role, and it's awesome to see that he's now in a lot of other films, not necessarily the Marvel films. It's really cool, but also they just have to be. You have to be responsible. You have to know to stay within your boundaries, because if you slip up, then you know.
Yeah.
So that is yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on young aspiring, young actors and young talents like that.
And let's just hypothetically say your YouTube and your Twitch don't work out. Would you ever want to be a director or a cast member of some sort?
Um, yes, I would love to do that, but then again, like, I'm not sure if that's gonna have a sustainable income. You know, you'd want to have, uh, you could have that as a side job. That would be really nice, but you'd still want something that would produce the cheddar cheese. Not necessarily saying that directing doesn't produce that, but if you are a young director and you're not necessarily well known in producing big budget $1 million films, then it's most likely not going to produce um, a lot of the cheddar cheese. So you gotta have a backup plan.
Awesome. So I'm gonna give you a couple questions from our previous podcast. All right. So,
All right, sounds good.
awesome. So we recently interviewed an actor from the upcoming blockbuster movie King Kong vs. Godzilla. And what are your uh, ideas or thoughts on big budget movies with teen actors who are just like you, a content creator over on YouTube and Twitch?
Um, if they're qualified, then go ahead, give them a spot in. You know, that would be awesome. If they are qualified though, that's the big deciding factor. If they're not necessarily qualified and you're just putting them in just because they're a big content creator, then I don't know if the movie's gonna perform well because the acting and everything and stuff like that can also falter. But if you are qualified and if you are very good at what you do, then yes, absolutely put them in. And yeah, so that's my.
Yeah. So what you just made me think of is like the Logan Paul movies. He's not qualified. He just put in there because he's
Yeah,
Logan Paul.
Yeah. So that's pretty much yeah.
And speaking of Logan Paul, what are your thoughts on Jake Paul versus Mayweather?
Oh man, I have not really followed Jake Paul scene. But I do know that he clapped somebody. I don't really know what happened, but I do know that he decked somebody, and it was like insane. Like it was ridiculous. But
Yeah.
I don't really follow him very much, so I don't really have that much knowledge about that situation.
Awesome. So, what's one thing you wish you would have known before you began your career as a content creator?
Ooh, that's a good question. So I would tell myself, make sure you reach out to every platform. So not only YouTube, because originally I only started viewing YouTube, and that's very hard to grow, especially when you have 20 subscribers. So reach out to Reddit, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, all of these things you need to have a successful career, and not only YouTube but also all the other platforms. So yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Growing on YouTube is very hard. It took me 2 years to get to 1K subscribers. All hard grinding work, day and night, posting 2 videos a day, 2 videos a week. That's hard.
I understand. I feel that. That's really hard.
So, how often do you play Minecraft on a daily basis?
Oh, every day, I'm pretty sure. Since my YouTube channel requires me to make redstone contraptions and command block contraptions, and those take a very long time to make. I would say that I have to spend a lot of time thinking and brainstorming. Like, I have a redstone contraption. It's called the 5x5 piston door, and this is seamless, and it opens in very short amount of time. I'm following a piston layout, but I'm doing all the redstone by hand, and it's taken so long. Like, it's like so long. And I haven't even made the video yet because obviously I don't have the redstone contraption done. So, it's very difficult to. It requires a lot of time in order to make the redstone contraptions. Because like all of a sudden, like they don't just appear out of nowhere. I mean, you have to make them, meaning that you have to spend time doing it. So I have to spend a lot of time on Minecraft.
I know redstone and note blocks are totally different objects, but do you know note blocks and how to use them?
I don't necessarily know note blocks, but note blocks are actually very useful when doing observer redstone, which may be new to a lot of people that don't know about redstone. But when you have an observer going into a note block and you power the observer, it emits a note, obviously, and you can actually take another observer output from the note block. And that's what I use actually in a lot of other observer redstone contraptions. I do have to say though, sorry, this is not pertaining to the question at all whatsoever, but I have to use the restroom. Unfortunately, I actually have a little too much to drink. So is it okay if I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Tank? All right.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Ready. All right. Yeah, I know. I was trying to get your attention. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? Anyway, so yeah. No problem. Yeah, thanks for having me though. It's a lot of fun. Hey, awesome. All right. Mhm. Okay, yeah, that's a good question. So, comments that are mean are I just generally overlook. I just generally overlook them because I've had a few comments recently, just saying like on my redstone tutorials, they were like, "I wish this would actually work," and I'm like, "Oh, come on, dude," you know. And so clearly it worked for me. But anyway, I had a few bad comments, but I generally overlook them and try to be very nice. And it doesn't necessarily get me down because I know that a lot of other people like it because they're obviously watching the videos. Now,
There you go. My mic is working.
all
Yeah.
right.
Yep. There you go.
So the on the side of comments not showing up on YouTube, or like people are not commenting, or like less amount of views, I generally just look to the next video.
Hello.
I don't necessarily look at that video, and so yeah, I generally look towards the next video that I'm gonna release and try to make it better. So that's what I'm looking for.
Awesome. So do you have a personal lifestyle? You go to school, you do your things. How do you
Yes.
juggle your IRL life and your video editing and all of that? How do you juggle being a content creator and having a life? How does that affect your mental health?
It's pretty difficult. It's very stressful, actually. To post once a week and have it a high quality video, and then see it get like 50 views, it's like really demoting. Like, you know, you spend all this time editing and stuff. When I try to edit on the weekends, because that's the only time I have, I try to focus on school and stuff on the weekdays, and then edit on the weekend. Like, I'm literally editing a video today. I have to upload it tonight, and then it'll go on Monday. So it's just hard because you have to, you know, fit that spot. You have to, you know, fit the time required in somewhere. So if you're hanging out with your friends, well, you can't hang out with your friends anymore, you know? I mean, obviously you can, but if you would want to do YouTube, then you're going to have to put time into it, and you have to fit it somewhere. So it's just, when you have a tight schedule, I don't know if YouTube is necessarily going to be for you.
Yes.
And, yeah.
So why'd you choose YouTube first off and not Twitch to start off?
Okay, so originally, like I said, I don't really follow Twitch, and I never really I enjoy Twitch, but not necessarily follow it. So I'm not big on Twitch. That's number one. But also number two, I really like making videos. So Twitch is literally just go live and then play a few video games and stuff. It's completely different than making a video. So, and I liked making videos, editing, and doing all that stuff. So that's why. So that's pretty much why I chose YouTube over Twitch first.
Awesome, dude. And why? What was the first game you ever played on YouTube? Like, what was the first game you ever uploaded or streamed on YouTube?
Ooh, ever on YouTube. It would be oh man, that's a good question. I think it's Minecraft.
Minecraft?
Yeah, Minecraft, like all the way back in like 2015 or 2016. I made a Minecraft beta Let's Play that was just by myself. It was very cringy now I look back at it, but it was a great. I'm glad I did it because I learned a lot of stuff about video editing, and that's when I had a Mac, so like a laptop, and so I was like editing with iMovie, which is like the basic editing software and stuff, and now I've got much more advanced stuff, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
So Minecraft. That was the first game.
What are your PC specs?
Oh gosh, man.
Yep.
I don't know.
Are you a desktop-er or a laptop-er?
Oh yeah, I'm a desktop. I got a beefy computer, but I don't know any of the specs. My brother is really into the specs of the computers, and I just I picked one up pre-built, and it was pretty good. I got it at a good deal, and it was pretty nice. So,
Do you at least know your graphics card?
Dude, I don't know anything. I know. No, I don't even know. I don't know anything. If you ask me anything, I wouldn't know anything about my computer. All I know that it has like a 1 terabyte D drive, which is very nice for video
D
storage,
drive.
like, store all the content and stuff. I think so. I got like a D drive. I think. I don't know.
That's not a thing. It's SSD or HDD. Hard drive or SSD.
No, or like a C drive and like the D drive, like the C and D drive.
Those are just names.
Like, E drive and stuff.
Those are just the names.
Huh?
Those are just the names.
Why are you doing this to me? I don't know anything about a computer, bro. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I got a lot of got a lot of storage. That's all I know. I got some storage, which is nice. So yeah.
All right. So you're a young person. What kind of sports do you play, and what's your favorite sport?
So I play football and also American football, and then also tennis.
Let's
Um,
go.
Yeah, dude, tennis. I actually really like tennis. I'm into tennis. I'm actually JV at my school, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now football, I did freshman year, which is cool, but I kind of stopped after that because people were just getting completely laid out, and I was like, I'm not gonna be one of those people. So I was in a cornerback position, and it was very stressful. Like you have to guard the receiver and everything. And you have to like memorize all of this stuff, and it's ridiculous. It was very difficult, and I was put under a lot of pressure. So while it was fun, it was not really for me. So I would switch to tennis because I did like tennis and I played it a lot. And that was kind of the fit. I like tennis, so that's where I
Awesome.
am right now.
So who in your friends list would you stream or make a video with?
Oh, all of my friends are down to make videos with. So I've got a ton of people. Like I said, one of my friends has a YouTube channel, and he actually is willing every single day to make a video with me,
What's
which
his
is very, very
YouTube?
nice. And I have a video on my channel that has like two of my friends in it, and I'm planning on having a lot. Actually, I have another video that has a lot of my friends in it. I forgot about that one.
What's his YouTube
Which
channel?
is great. Oh, link to his YouTube channel?
Yeah,
I
DM
can
me.
send it to you.
Yeah.
But his name is Brenny, and he posts CS:GO content, which is really cool. It's really good, and he's just starting to get into video editing. Yeah, I know CS:GO content, bro. Me and him, grind out.
CS:GO is one of my least favorite games, and I know that people out there like CS:GO, but the ADS speed is just not there. There's like zero ADS.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, but you gotta understand that like the crosshairs need to be on the guy's head at all times, and if they're not, then it's not gonna be exactly like
No
100%.
man.
I like CS:GO personally just because it's like strategy almost. Like you have to think about where the people are at different maps. That's why I like it, not necessarily for the gameplay.
Now we're at our final three questions before we give you the speech and end off the podcast.
All right.
All right. So, what inspired you to build a community in regards of being a content creator, such as YouTube and Twitch, and how do you grow your community and communicate with them?
I grow people. Sorry. I don't. Can you ask the question again? I was totally zoning out. I'm so sorry.
Sure. What inspires you to build a community in regards to being a content creator, either on YouTube or Twitch, and how do you grow your community, and how do you communicate with them?
So I try to grow I take inspiration from the fact that people are commenting on my stuff. They're commenting and they're having their time and they're giving their time to me, which is awesome. It's something that really is like not it's a feeling that is really not felt anywhere else. When you have when something you make gets views and it helps people, it's just a really
Yeah.
nice feeling. And then also the comments and stuff are always awesome to read. It's really great when you grow your community, and I love it very much. That's the inspiration, is that like drive to do it, because you want to do it because you want to make a community. That's the whole reason why you do YouTube, is to make a community and make something, which is awesome.
Awesome. And do you have a Discord server where you talk to your community?
Actually, no, which is pretty insane. I don't have a Discord, but I need to get one. Honestly, I just haven't really felt like I needed one. I'm in a lot of Discord communities that you can find me,
Yeah.
like the SMP one. You can find me there. There's a Discord for the SMP like followers that I'm in, which you can find me. There's also the Beat SMP Discord, which I'm in. So there's two SMPs where you can find me and talk to me through Discord. And then, so I really haven't found a need for a Discord channel at this time, just because, honestly, I probably should. but I feel like a lot of people are just gonna
So,
like I don't have that much of a following yet. So.
so you know Aeon. He was on our podcast
Oh
a
yeah,
few
yeah,
months
yeah.
ago, but you're not in his Discord.
Oh no, I'm not in his Discord. No, I'm not in most people's Discords, just because like number one, they haven't told me about it, and number two, I don't really want to get into a lot of Discords because I get a lot of notifications from different communities and things like that, and when you have so many notifications from all different Discords that you're not necessarily like relatively in,
Correct.
then it's like you're getting a lot of information that that you really don't need. And I know that you can mute, but it's still there, and you have to like deal with it and stuff. So
Yes, that's right.
yep, that's the reason why I don't necessarily follow other people's Discords. But I should definitely make one. I should definitely make a Discord soon. I should, but I don't know, not right now.
So, give me a second. My music stopped.
No problem, no problem. So I actually gave you the link for my friend's channel, Grinny.
Awesome. So yeah, so what do you see yourself as a human being, your channel as a content creator in 20 years? And
Oh
it's
wow, you know, no telling, bro. YouTube is very, very interesting, and honestly, life is very interesting. It can have like a dead right turn, and then you're like all the way over here, where you're expecting to be all the way over here, and it's just, you never know. In 20 years, what I would like to do would be having a degree in some major that I like, and then have YouTube as a side job, with a large following, and then someday, maybe in 20 years, so this would probably be like 10 years down the line, and then 20 years I'd have like fully YouTube or something other creative relating subject or hobby to keep me keep those creative juices flowing. So yeah.
do you still see yourself doing Minecraft in 20 years?
Oh, I don't know. Again, like no telling. Like Minecraft could die instantly, and then another game could pop up, and then I have to do that game.
It was already dead when, like, a few years
Well,
ago.
not necessarily, because people still post Minecraft. People still would post Minecraft content, and it was still there. Like I don't think
It was there, but it wasn't
died.
relevant. Yeah.
It was, yeah, exactly. So you could post Minecraft stuff, but it wasn't really relevant. Like Mumbo Jumbo, he's been posting Minecraft stuff all throughout this whole YouTube journey. He's been only posting Minecraft stuff, which that just shows that Minecraft is obviously a game that is reliable, and it doesn't really necessarily quote unquote die. It's still there.
Yeah, like you're speaking of Mumbo Jumbo, and then I'll like want to bring up Stampy. Like he's been playing Minecraft since it came out. He's been catching up with the trends, like with Lego, Lego Adventures. He left that, came back to Minecraft, went to other games such as Roblox, left that, catch up with the trends, and went back to Minecraft. He hasn't gone anywhere else besides Minecraft and a few games here and there.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Like, you know, I think isn't Stampy like about isn't he only doing like update videos, like Minecraft update videos and
Not
stuff
anymore.
like that?
He's like in episode 1050 on his survival world.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
well, I don't know. It just kind of depends on, you know, what's popular, because clearly what's working for Mumbo Jumbo is working, and even though the Minecraft is dead, so it's really what is popular. And since
You want to know what's
he is
surprising to
really-
me? Do you know Iblistic?
Yeah, what?
You know Iblistic Squid, right?
Yes,
He has a son.
he's a son.
Yeah, I found out a few days ago because I went back through my subscriptions and I'm like, you know what? I'll just watch him again for old time's sake. And I'm like, I saw his recent video. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, wait, what is he sorry for? Is this another Logan Paul video? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's a clickbait. And I'm like, all right, let me just see what it is. And he's actually a father now. That's surprising.
Dang.
Yeah, because
Wow, yeah. You see a lot of creators now, like you were watching back in the day that was like so young, have now like grown up. And it's pretty insane to see that the creators that you used to watch are now like old, and it's just not necessarily old, but you know what I mean, like
yeah,
older than what you first watched. And it's just kind of weird to see that because like I know Dan TDM, he was like he now has like a wife and like a huge house, and like they live, nice, and they have pugs and stuff. So it's from where he was to now is like insane. Same thing with PewDiePie and Markiplier. They're all the same.
yeah. I mean, not Markiplier. PewDiePie had the same effect that Mr. Beast did. They all grew up very fast. They gained a lot of popularity. They were on the trending page for a couple years, and they just died off. Then it came back.
Yeah.
These are all the same content creators we all watched as kids. Then we stopped watching them. Then came back, and they're all completely changed, different people. But yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous once you see that. It's like kind of eye opening.
it is eye-opening, dude. All right, let's get to your next and final question. What do you see? Where do you see your future of the channel? Your Twitch channel, your TikTok channel, your Twitch channel. Where do you see that? Like in the upcoming future?
So in the upcoming future, I see my Twitch channel. I see it could be very good. Again, like this is like kind of like goes back to the same question. You really no one knows, but I would like to think that my Twitch channel and my TikTok would have a lot of following and be interesting, funny, have new topics that no one else really has to offer, and maybe grow like that, and maybe amass a following that way. And yeah, so and then I would have just streaming Minecraft content, unless something else changes. It's a lot of hypotheticals, and you really don't really know what the future holds, but you can only really guess. So that's my spiel on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes. It varies. A lot of changes varies depending on trends and a lot of things. So
Exactly. So like
yeah.
you have to follow stuff. You really do. You have to like time. Uh, you have to jump on trends. You have to focus on not necessarily what you want to make, but what the consumer wants to take in. So that's kind of what you have to do in order to survive in YouTube or really any other social media platform.
Do you have any merch coming out anytime soon?
Oh no, I haven't even thought of making merch. I'm probably not gonna make merch for like, I mean, if my channel goes big, I'm probably not gonna make it for another, I don't know, 100, 200, or not. Sorry, not 100. 10 or 20,000 subscribers, maybe even more. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure about that.
Not even sure about merch. All right, dude. Well, it was fun having you on the podcast. Well, we've reached the end, and it's now time for your motivational speech right now.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for having me. It's been a lot of fun. So motivational speech. All right. So, if you are not, haven't made a YouTube channel yet, just go ahead and just make it, obviously. And then you're probably worried about uploading videos at a consistent rate, and if your videos are garbage, you have to start somewhere. This is like a lot of people are afraid to start, and it's kind of ridiculous because you just start. It doesn't matter if your content is bad. If you look at everybody who has successfully made a YouTube channel, and if you look at their first videos, they're absolutely garbage. I mean, go back to Mr. Beast. He made a Minecraft video that has no intro and no outro, and the microphone quality is garbage. And then if you look at a ton of other people like Marcus MD, I think he was the guy that did a ton of electronic reviews. His first video was a video of him reviewing like a Wii remote or something, and it had like no intro, no outro. It was ridiculous. And now he has like 15K, or 15 million subscribers or stuff like that. So it doesn't matter if you post garbage content at first. If you post garbage content at first, you will get better if you keep posting content. If you don't post content at all, then you're not going to make a YouTube channel. You're not going to have a YouTube channel. That's period. So you have to go ahead and put something out there. Go make it. Doesn't matter if it's good. After you make it, then you can understand, okay, well, what can I do better? Or you might not even have to do that. You just make another one, see what works, see what doesn't work, and then by the time you know it, you have a lot of subscribers, a lot of knowledge on editing and what works and what doesn't work, and now you can actually start going places with that knowledge. And people that don't start YouTube channels will never ever have a YouTube channel. Even if they want it bad enough and they don't do anything about it, then they're not going to get it. I mean, obviously that makes sense. That's with anything in life. If you want something, if you want to be a professional football player really hard or really bad, then and you don't practice, then you're not going to become. I mean, that's simple. I mean, it's like put two and two together. So if you really want to start a YouTube channel, go out, make a video, make another video, make another video, and make another video. And once you're done with making a lot of it, actually no, you won't be able to be done, because you're going to continue to make videos and you're going to continue to get better. And once you finally are comfortable enough to post a decent quality video, then you'll be good, and then you can just start experimenting with ideas. But you're not going to get anywhere if you don't start. So make sure you start, and make sure you have fun with it at the beginning, and just edit and see what works. That's my advice to you. If you don't start, then well, it's a bummer.
Awesome, dude. That's amazing. Thank you for joining our episode 26 of the What the Hell Are We Doing podcast, Mr. Cube. It was an honor interviewing you.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
and I'll see you very soon on your YouTube and Twitch journey, dude. Oh yeah, and
Alright.
tell people where they can find you again. What's your URLs?
Oh yeah. So you can find me on YouTube. I think it's gonna be down in the description. It might. Yep, down there. Yep, there you go. And so it'll be down there. My YouTube link. Go ahead and follow me there. I post, like I said again, Redstone, command blocks, and SMP videos. Go ahead and check me out there. My Twitch link will be down there as well. If you do follow me on there, note that I don't necessarily stream all the time, but I do upload quality content on the YouTube channel that you might want to see. So go ahead and follow me there. I really do appreciate it if you do. So yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. See you next time, dude. Peace out.
All right. See ya.
See ya.